often lead to incredible growth and transformation. It's like the view from the mountaintop is all the more beautiful because of the effort it took to get there.
Absolutely. And the script reinforces that idea with Isaiah 6.3.
Okay.
You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you.
Powerful stuff.
It's not about the absence of challenges, but rather the presence of trust and faith that brings that sense of peace.
Right.
What does that idea of perfect peace mean to you?
It makes me think about those moments when everything around me feels chaotic,
Hmm.
but somehow deep down I have this sense of calm,
Yeah.
this knowing that everything will work out okay.
Huh.
It's not about ignoring the problems or pretending they don't exist, you know?
Right.
It's more about finding that inner stillness, that anchor in the midst of the storm.
Yeah.
It's not always easy to find,
No,
but when you do, it's incredibly powerful.
it is. It's like tapping into a source of strength that's greater than our own.
Yeah.
A source that can carry us through anything.
Yeah.
And speaking of strength, the script follows that up with Psalm 27.1.
Okay.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
Such a bold declaration.
Just
It's like a complete 180 from that image of doubt and uncertainty at the edge of the cliff.
It is. It's like they're showing us the full spectrum of emotion
Right.
and
Yeah.
experiences. You know,
Yeah.
we go through when it comes to trust, from fear and uncertainty to courage and unwavering strength.
It's all part of the journey.
It is.
But what's so powerful about this segment is that it highlights how trust can lead to this incredible sense of empowerment.
Yes.
This fearlessness that
Exactly.
comes from knowing you're not alone.
It's like that fearlessness is the natural outcome of placing your trust in something bigger than yourself.
Mm-hmm.
When you truly believe that God is your protector, your guide, your source of strength,
Yeah,
then fear just loses its grip.
I agree.
It's a powerful message to receive, especially in a world that often feels so uncertain and chaotic.
It really is.
Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It makes me think about those times in my life when I've had to make like a difficult decision, you know,
Yeah.
or face a challenge that just seemed insurmountable.
Right?
And in those moments, remembering that I'm not alone, that there's a higher power guiding and supporting me, it makes all the difference.
It does.
Like that sense of trust gives me the courage to move forward,
Yeah.
even when I'm scared.
Even when you're scared.
It's like that trust becomes the fuel that propels us forward, even when the path ahead seems unclear.
It does. It does.
And that brings us to the final segment,
Okay.
reflection and prayer, where the script takes a more introspective turn.
Interesting.
The visuals shift to peaceful nature scenes, people in prayer, or quiet contemplation.
Okay.
It's almost as if they're inviting the viewer to take a moment to pause and internalize everything they've just experienced.
That's a beautiful transition.
It is.
Yeah.
And I love how they do it through direct question. Like, what area of your life do you need to trust God more deeply? Are there fears or doubts that you need to surrender to Him?
It makes it so personal.
It does. It's not just a passive viewing experience, you know?
Right.
They're actively engaging you, prompting you to reflect on how this all applies to your own life.
It's a brilliant way to bring the viewer into the conversation,
I agree.
to encourage them to move beyond simply observing the message to actually applying it to their own experiences.
Exactly.
And then they offer a simple, heartfelt prayer,
Mm-hmm.
almost like a template for the viewer to use as they kind of embark on their own journey of deeper trust.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the inclusion of that prayer?
I think it's incredibly powerful, especially for someone who might be new to prayer, you know,
Yeah.
or unsure of how to even begin.
Right.
It provides a framework, a starting point, without feeling overly prescriptive or formulaic. And the words themselves are so beautifully chosen.
Yeah,
Acknowledging God's faithfulness, asking for help in walking by faith, not by sight, and finding peace in His presence.
it's a beautiful prayer.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a prayer that I think could resonate with anyone, regardless of where they are on their spiritual path, you know.
For sure.
What do you think about that idea of meeting people where they are, especially when it comes to matters of faith?
I think it's crucial,
Yeah.
especially in a world where people's beliefs and experiences are so diverse, you know?
Yeah.
It's not about trying to fit everyone into the same mold or impose a specific set of beliefs.
Right.
It's about creating a space where people feel welcomed and respected and empowered to explore their own relationship with the divine,
Yeah.
whatever that may look like for them.
I agree.
And this script seems to do just that.
It does. It's
Yeah.
like they've created this beautiful tapestry of visuals, verses, and narration,
Uh-huh.
all woven together to create an experience that's both moving and thought-provoking. And even though it's centered around like a specific religious tradition,
Hmm.
there's this universality to the message, this exploration of trust that I think could resonate with anyone who's ever wrestled with doubt,
Yeah.
fear, or the desire for something greater than themselves.
I agree, and that universality is what makes this script so compelling.
Totally.
It's not just a theological treatise or a religious sermon.
Right.
It's a story about the human experience, about the challenges we face,
Yeah.
and the ways in which we find meaning, purpose, and connection in the midst of it all.
Yeah.
And that's a story that transcends cultural boundaries and religious affiliations.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's like they've tapped into this fundamental human need for something to believe in,
Mhm.
something to hold on to when everything else feels uncertain,
Right.
you know? And that's a powerful thing, especially in a world that often feels so fragmented and disconnected.
It really is.
But here's what really blows my mind.
What's that?
We're having this whole deep dive based on a video script. It's not a novel, a film, or even a spoken word performance.
Right.
It's a blueprint for a visual experience.
Yeah.
Yet it's sparking this rich, nuanced conversation about faith, trust, and the human condition.
It's amazing.
It is.
It's a testament to the power of storytelling,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It is.
Regardless of the medium, a well-crafted narrative has the ability to transport us, to make us think, feel, and question in ways we might not have anticipated.
Yeah.
And this script, with its intentional use of imagery, music, and thoughtfully chosen words,
Right.
it creates an experience that lingers long after the credits roll.
It's like it plants a seed in your mind, you know?
Yeah.
This little spark of curiosity or inspiration that keeps growing and evolving even after you finished watching.
Right.
And that, to me, is the mark of truly impactful storytelling.
It is. It's about creating an experience that transcends the moment,
Yeah.
that stays with you,
Yeah.
that prompts you to continue exploring and questioning long after the story is over. And this script seems to do just that.
It's like it's given us this new lens through which to view our own experiences.
Yeah.
A new language for understanding the complexities of trust and faith.
I like that.
And it makes me wonder,
What's that?
what other unexpected sources of inspiration are out there waiting to be discovered and explored? What other unconventional narratives hold the potential to spark these kinds of profound conversations and insights?
That's a fascinating question. It's like this deep dive has opened up a whole new world of possibilities, showing us that inspiration can be found in the most unexpected places.
It really has.
It's about being open to new perspectives, new ways of seeing and experiencing the world around us.
It's about recognizing that even something as seemingly simple as a video script can hold profound truths and insights waiting to be uncovered and shared.
Absolutely.
It's like we're all on this treasure hunt together,
Yeah.
searching for those hidden gems of wisdom and understanding that help us navigate the complexities of life.
And sometimes those gems are found not in the obvious places,
Right.
but in the nooks and crannies, in the unexpected corners of our experience.
Exactly.
It's about being curious,
Mm-hmm.
being open to the possibility that inspiration can strike us from anywhere, at any time.
And speaking of unexpected inspiration,
Yeah?
we can't wrap up without talking about that powerful ending
Oh, the ending.
they use in the script.
Yeah.
They bring back that verse from Psalm 119.105, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path."
It's beautiful.
Such a fitting conclusion, isn't it?
It is.
Like they're sending the viewer off with this beacon of hope and guidance to illuminate their own journey.
It's a beautiful reminder that even when we feel lost or uncertain, there's a source of light, a source of guidance available to us. Whether we find that light in scripture, in nature, in the words of a loved one, or even in a well-crafted video script, it's a reminder that we're never truly alone.
It's like they're saying, hey, we've walked you through this exploration of trust. We've shown you the highs and lows, the challenges and the triumphs. Now take this light, this wisdom, and apply it to your own life. Let it guide you, illuminate your path, and help you navigate the uncertainties ahead with confidence and purpose.
It's a powerful message to end on.
It is.
A message that encourages us to take ownership of our own journeys, to embrace the unknown, and to trust that even when we can't see the way clearly, there's a light guiding us forward.
Yeah, it's like they've given us this toolkit,
Yeah.
for navigating life's ups and downs, reminding us that even when things get tough, there's a source of strength and guidance we can always turn to.
Hmm.
But I'm curious, what do